delicious from the Canary Islands. This is one of the most popular snacks or appetizers from that country. Papas arrugadas con mojo picoso. Wrinkled potatoes with a spicy mojo, which is utilized as a dipping sauce. In the very early 1500s, potatoes were brought in from the New World to the Canary Islands, and they took to that climate very well. And due to the volcanic soil in that particular climate, they quickly mutated genetically into 3 or 4 varieties that don't exist anywhere else in the world. They're unique to the Canary Islands. Unfortunately, we cannot get those potatoes here, but we're going to use regular old little Dutch yellow potatoes, which will be fine. So come on, let's go ahead and cook and eat something good. For the Mojo Picoso, we got some fire roasted red peppers here and 1 regular beautiful red pepper. We're going to need garlic, sea salt, and black pepper, tablespoon each of cumin. Sweet paprika and cayenne pepper. This is 1 cup of sea salt. Yes, to cook 1.5 pounds of these potatoes, you need that much sea salt. You'll see the madness here shortly. We are going to have to do this in 2 iterations, so we've got half the jar of the fire roasted peppers there. Next is half the red bell pepper that I've chopped and seeded. 1/4 cup of white vinegar. You can use any kind of vinegar you want. Let's see if I don't spill this. This much olive oil, I guess it's going to be 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so we got half the spices in there. Let's pulverize it. Okay, you can see how nice and rich looking this Mojo Picoso is, and this is the consistency we want. All the ingredient quantities will be in the notes below, so let's go ahead and try it. Oh, yum. Fresh garlic, olive oil, roasted red peppers really come through along with the fresh ones. It's got a little bit of zing from the cayenne pepper, but nothing to set your hair on fire. Alright, let's get these potatoes going on. You've noticed I've used a pot where the potatoes are in a single layer. You need that. Then, yep, an entire cup of coarse ground sea salt and water. And we're going to add enough water to just barely cover them. Okay? Now we're going to turn them on high and boil them till they're soft. 20 minutes in, the potatoes are almost done, and you can see the water's boiling off, and we got the salt crusting on the side. That's exactly what we want. Alright, 30 minutes of boiling, almost all the water was gone, so I drained the residual, and you can see how all the salt has collected in the bottom of the pot. So what we want to do is just stir the potatoes around like that for a little bit, get them nicely coated, and they're done. Set them off to cool. And here we are, papas arrugadas con mojo picoso, and you can see how they've taken up a wrinkled like look, and the skin is actually wrinkled on some of the smaller ones, and that sauce is to die for. So let's go ahead and dip it as it's done in the Canary Islands. Oh my God. This is a perfect afternoon appetizer while you're out in the veranda drinking beer. Yeah. Wow. Totally nutritious too. All the salt on the outside of the potato is just enough to complement the potato. And you saw how little salt there was in the recipe for the mojo. I've got double this amount. The rest is in the Tupperware. So, having all that salt on there is really nice with that. I wish I could try some Canarian Island potatoes, but I can't. Anyway, thanks for watching, people. Y'all take care.